Hi, welcome back. We are now going to show you a quick holiday trick in order to save you some time and effort in the kitchen for your big feast. As you know, the ovens are going to be tied up, the kitchen counters are going to be, strewn with chopped vegetables and all kinds of things going on, lots of activity in the kitchen. Well, what you can do to save a lot of time and effort is go ahead and prep ahead for a lot of your desserts. Here we have a basic pie crust. There's a video that's going to come out to go along with this, teach you how to do this. But once it's made and you make your pie filling, a lot of the pies that we love to have, pumpkin, sweet potato, custard pies, egg pies, all of those things, a lot of them can be frozen before they're baked. So that'll save you a lot of time. So you've got your lovely pie pan, you've got your crust going on here, and here we have our pumpkin filling from our other video, and we're just going to slide this right on in to our pie crust. Once that's in there, we're going to make sure that it's smoothed out properly and looking all nice and pretty. Get as much of the filling as you possibly can. Who wants to waste it? I mean, my goodness, you've made all this effort to make it as tasty and delightful as possible. So we're going to go ahead, boom, get that all in there, and then we're going to spread it around. With sweet potato pies and pumpkin pies especially, you have a thick consistency in your filling. It's not a very liquid filling, so it really lends itself well to going into the freezer at this point. Alright, spread it out. Voila. Now, once you're here, here's the trick. Once you're here, what you're going to do is you're going to take a little either wax paper or parchment paper and plop it on the top of that. Okay, so you're going to get yourself some wax paper or parchment paper, and you're going to cut yourself a circle to kind of match the top of your pie. So then from this point we can push that on the top a little bit, and the fact that it's parchment or wax paper means it won't stick to it very much. But what it'll do, it will help protect your filling. And then we're going to slide this into a freezer for about a half an hour. Once you've gotten it there and it's nice and solid, you're going to then pull it out of the freezer and wrap the whole thing in saran wrap. Okay, wrap it front and back, back to side, make sure that it's completely sealed. And then place it back in your freezer, and you can have this in the freezer up until the day of your event. Now you can do this a week, 2 weeks, even a month ahead of time. So then, or even use the store-bought ones that are already rolled out in a little tin foil pie pan. This works well with that too. Some of those even come with a little plastic lid that goes on top of it. Perfect, beautiful, wonderful. Okay, so now you have your pie in the freezer, and then how does this save you time? Well, number one, all the dishes that you needed to dirty up in order to make your filling in your crust and the counter, all of that's done. And it's cleaned up and out of the way, and those bowls and utensils can be used for other things during your preparation the day of. And then what you can do is, once the big old turkeys come out of the oven and it's still warm and other things are going, you're getting ready to serve dinner, a half an hour, 45 minutes ahead of time, especially with apple, you can bake apple while people are eating their dinner. So then they're smelling this hot apple pie going on in the oven. Or you can bake these the day before, but everything's all cleaned up. Everything's out of the way. You can just pop this in the oven. I know with custards, I like them cold. Some people like their pies at room temperature. So once everything's out and everything's situated, whenever you're ready, If you want it room temperature, pop this bad boy in, and right after the turkey comes out, bake it from frozen for about 45 minutes. Test the consistency with a toothpick or a small knife to see that it's cooked all the way through. Once it's done, let it sit on the rack to cool. People are talking, mingling around, having a good time, enjoying their day, watching football, whatever's going on. This is cooling. Everything's done. It's no hassle. Or if it's done the night before, same thing. You've got it. It's already set. It's chilling in the refrigerator. But a lot of your work is out of the way. It's no different than buying one out of the grocery store freezer. But it's so much better because you know exactly what's in it. There's no preservatives. And it's homemade. Enjoy. Have a good holiday, people.